Real conversations, real lessons, no fluff. This is Tough Talk, the real side of sports. From high school to college, from the locker room to life, we're breaking down what it means to be disciplined, authentic, and mentally tough. Hosted by Michael Smith. Iron sharpens iron.
What's this? Episode 4. Welcome to Tough Talk.
Yeah.
Episode 4, we all here. And it's just me and my big bro this time, man. But we gonna chop it up. We got a lot. None of this stuff is scripted. We don't have to plan for it. This has been years and years and years of just
experiences.
Joe, you're gonna have to edit some of this stuff, man. Years and years of that we just need to get off our chest. And it's so much that happened between the last episode and this episode, and my head is kind of like spinning, and I don't even know where to start. But we are here, man. Let me just say this. Before I let Chuck go, because when Chuck go, I might not get a chance to go.
Nah, you go.
Chuck.
I'm good.
I might not.
I want to sit back and listen to this.
No, it's really, and to be honest, I really don't know where to start with this. And I gotta make sure.
Hey sis, make sure you tell me next time what size shoe you wear so I can get them.
The tap dances.
Swear he be tap.
But he's saying I'm tap dancing around what I want to say.
Let's do it here, man.
You gotta be. Chuck is not careful, man. He's not careful at all, man.
I'm very politically PC, but man, you gotta stop holding. That's what what's the name of this podcast?
It's called Tough Talk. We're gonna have some tough talk. It's
okay, man. It's gonna be a lot of people that don't like you. It's gonna be a lot of people that don't like it. Guess what? They do everything else.
So basically, the topic I want to talk about is exposure, right? Exposure. What is exposure for any kid on, middle school, high school, forget middle school. We already know about that. High school, college, exposure in general. Travel ball, that's one of the main topics we always touch on here. But exposure, right? And you're going to see how all of this stuff is connected because it starts with the development part, right? Stay with me. I don't want to lose nobody here. It starts with the development part because we had a question we asked last week, like what was more important, development or winning? And if you talk about exposure, if you look at it in a unique way, it kind of goes hand in hand, right? If you think about it. All right, so let's stop tap dancing is what Chuck called it,
Thank
right?
you, Michael.
He said, you need to know my shoe size so he could give me some tap dance shoes because I'm tap dancing around what I want to talk about. And this is called Tough Talk for a reason, but you got to be careful because we got some sensitive people, man. And I don't want that kind of smoke. Not yet. Chuck wants the smoke. So when you see him, y'all give him all the smoke y'all can
give it all to me. I'll roll it up.
Give him all the smoke, man.
Take 2 hits off that.
So exposure, right? So like, here's the question. Let's jump right into the first question. All right. Are kids today too focused on exposure instead of improvement? Are kids today too focused on exposure instead of improvement? Let's talk about that, Chuck. I'm gonna let you let me see where you go with that, and then I could catch up on it.
I'm gonna say definitely because. How we was just having our little off camera.
Stop tap dancing.
I'm not.
Stop tap dancing.
I'm not. I'm about to get right into it.
No.
First, pause. So,
come on, man.
So, of course they are because every kid is worried about what team, what circuit, who's playing, X, Y, and Z. They're not worrying about can I make a left hand layup off the right foot. They're not worried about am I a good defender? They're not worried about, do I understand how to be in help? They don't understand, am I making my free throws? Am I doing all the small things to get me to the exposure? Because again, like I said in the last episode, y'all ask me, do I want development or winning? And it's a difference, but at the end of the day, I would take the development because eventually that developed person is going to get to winning and they never going to stop.
Okay.
A lot of these players aren't developed. That's why I can't stand watching a lot of basketball now. And I'm just
But we know that. But the focus part, right? So what I'm saying, like, from what we've been witnessing, and I think we talked about this. I think I heard you talking about this on your lives a couple times. What are they chasing? What are they chasing? Like you know what I'm saying? So you want to get better, but in today's game, right? We're not talking about the 90s and the 2000s when we was playing. In today's game, what are they more focused on? Are they more focused on exposure or
highlight reels, mixtapes?
Mixtapes.
Looking like basketball players instead of actually being basketball players. People that they're looking like people that play basketball instead of actual basketball players. I heard Tom Izzo and the coach from Houston the other night talking about this exact same thing. Oh, we're going to go back to passing the ball 5-6 times before it's a shot taken. And he was like, it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take it. No, Tom Izzo, Michigan State said that.
So I heard Calipari say it too.
He said it too. But if these top tier college coaches are literally saying this out their mouth, then where you think?
Well, my thing is this though. So the mixtape part, that's the exposure part.
Somewhat.
So I'm gonna go. So my answer is I'm gonna say exposure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say exposure. I'm gonna say they're more focused on exposure than getting better. And I say this to say that. I say all of this because of this, right? Goddamn, that every kid in this state has a mixtape.
Right. And why do they?
Because they can pay for it.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So like, is that hurting them or helping them?
It hurts them because I ain't that many good basketball players on earth. Why does everybody should not be able to? That's a privilege. You should not. Why am I watching your mixtape?
Who should we be mad at? Who should we be mad at them or the dudes doing the mixtape?
I can't be mad at anybody because you got to be mad at, again, people that are in position that don't got the experience that's actually making this bad. So it's a lot of people. So you can't be mad at one specific person. It's a whole lot of them folks.
So you think there should be like boundaries with mixtapes?
Yes. Why am I watching your mixtape?
I like mixtapes.
But I don't want to watch everybody's mixtape.
I know. Not everybody's.
I don't want to watch some of them.
But like the dude that's like at the end of the bench or he's really not like that, he has a mixtape. It just makes it, what do we call it? It just makes it like corny.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you a relatable example. And a lot of these new players never gonna understand this. Summertime, what the top cities are playing? Well, now everybody goes to
Summertime?
Drew League. Now everybody goes to the Drew League like that as far as summer leagues, right? You get your nicknames from summer league, right? Don't people have to give them to you?
They got to give them to you.
Okay. So you have to treat this mixtape like a nickname. Mixtapes are created of shit you're doing consistently, not something you have to put together.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how a mixtape was created.
But I look at mixtapes as like the interview process. I feel like it's like a job, right? So like the mixtape will get you the interview. Coaches are not stupid, number one.
Because they're going to look at how many frames of that mixtape. They're going to be like, hold on. This is the same. Bro, you okay.
You didn't miss no shots?
You didn't miss, like, you in one's frame, you in another frame. They want to see a whole court.
But so let's go back to the first episode. I know we jumping around, but it's all going to make sense in a minute.
It all runs together.
It's all going to make sense. Just stay with us. Let's go back to the first episode about delusional, right? You get kids on a mixtape, Chuck. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
You get kids on a mixtape, and they think the mixtape is going to get them ranked. They think the mixtape is going to make coaches say, "I want you over them." They think they're going to get D1 or D2 scholarships just based off of the mixtape alone. Now, don't get me wrong. If you some LeBron James, what's the kid from Carolina? My name we just finished talking about. The one that all the smoke.
I think it's Khalid.
I can't remember his name. If you one of them top dogs and you know you coming down the middle, you 6'7", 6'8", you know that mixtape, I understand that. But if it's just a regular mix, but the delusional part is that these kids really believe that they're gonna get Division I scholarships or even ranked based off of mixtapes. That's why everybody want them for attention. They want to be put in that spotlight, but it's corny because now, when coaches usually used to go to the mixtape, now they used to go to the mixtape, oh, let me see a mixtape. But now, how do you do that when you got 20,000 kids with mixtapes?
They don't
even look at them no more.
Not even.
So what's the point?
Again, for attention and social media.
Social media.
That's really, again, you like you said, go back all the way to the beginning.
So answering the question.
Yeah, we've already kind of answered this before. It was predetermined before you even answered the question.
Exposure.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody thinks that the exposure that you're thinking you're getting is going to help you get where you're supposed to go. No, actually, it's going to you're going to get the wrong exposure. Because publicity is good and bad, but you want all the publicity. But it also highlights you. You know, once you become that guy, I use the comparison of being chased by the cops when they call the aerial helicopter.
Yeah.
You can't run from that light.
Mm-hmm. You can't outrun the walkie-talkie.
You can't outrun that walkie-talkie. Oh, he turned to this corner. He burned to this corner.
You can't outrun the walkie-talkie.
And once they get that light on you, that light going everywhere. That spotlight on you, cuz you can't hide nothing.
Yeah.
No, it ain't you front and center. So a lot of these players, a lot of these people, once they get in front of that spotlight after they didn't crave for that, that's when they shrink. That's why I go back to the last episode. It ain't a lot of good basketball players here.
No, it's not, man.
They just regular. They like below average, if you want to be honest. It's a couple of ones that are going to be fairly good later on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're trending in the right direction.
Right.
But with the exception of probably the two handfuls of them, nah, everybody else 87 gas after the hurricane. Or them.
Not premium?
No, nowhere near premium. Ain't the plastic on the premium pump. You know what I'm saying? It might be some kerosene, it might be some lighter fluid.
Man, but and to piggyback off of that, they're not as good. Like we talked about the last episode. I'm tap dancing. And listen, trust me, it's gonna come. Trust me, it's gonna come.
It's a process, bro.
It's a process, and a lot of y'all not gonna like me, and that's fine. I know how to fight anyway, so a lot of y'all are not gonna like me. But here's the thing, right? And this is why I'm mad. I started my team 4 or 5 years ago. I now have a 2027 team, which I'm supposed to be sending them on their way out to college, right? They're 17U. We're on the Puma circuit. Well, we was on the Puma circuit. Well, kind of sort of still is. It's still what they call it, minute, whatever you want to. I hate that word, but it's still a little iffy. But here's why I'm mad. I got like a 7th grade team who I might not even give a chance, Chuck. You know why? Because of my 17U team. And I feel like if I continue to work with them up until they get to 17, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to feel like, what am I trying to say? They're going to feel like I'm good. I can play this game. I got exposure. My stocks are high. Everybody wants to play for me, and they're going to leave. What do you want to call it? PTSD? and you want to call it that?
Yeah. You're gonna.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. And it's like, I got a family, right? Like, I got a wife, I got kids. There's things that they want to do. And when you're in the basketball business, like, there's a lot of businesses where there's a high divorce rate because you're never home, right? Like basketball, being a lawyer, being a doctor. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm rarely around my family because I am trying to help someone else's kid
helping somebody else's kid
get to where they want to go. And if you do that and you get to a point where it's like, now you do this. Now you got such and such hollering at you, and it's real easy for you to make an excuse and say, I'm going to play with this person. I'm going to do that person. And I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody, but you are responsible for your own development. Mm-hmm. But again, is it worth it? That's what I'm trying to say, right? So, and it goes back to the question, exposure and, you know, like what are you chasing? Are you chasing exposure? Are you trying to get better? So what do you do in that situation? Did I do my job?
You did. And that's what I'm about to say. You can't feel bad because of that, because like we saw off camera, you're gonna have that. But you're doing it for the right reason.
But I don't feel bad. I don't want to say I don't want to use the word bad. I just, is it worth it?
Is it worth? That's what I mean by kind of not bad, not guilty. You just like, damn, again, bro. Like, what the fuck am I doing this for? Purposeful. You're doing it for the right reasons. You don't have an ulterior motive trying to hope this kid make it so you can get on. You're actually helping this kid to try to get where they're going because you know the struggle, you know the grind. You're doing it for the right reasons. Guess what? You're going to get your heart broken a couple more times. I had to learn that too. But you're going to get more and more kids because they're going to and that's actually going to help you too, Mike.
Well, why wait until 17? Why not like 3 years ago?
Because we don't know what's in their brain. We don't know what's going on in their household.
I feel like that's bullshit, bro.
It is, but you can't. You know how they tell you control the controllables? You can't control that. Only thing you control, Mike, just like if you was playing, you can control what you're doing. So just like you're coaching now, you're managing, you're the CEO, you do that and that, you're the head of the household. You can only control what's in front of you. So if you keep doing your job, the rest of that shit is gonna pan out because
and that's where my heart is at.
And keep it that way.
That's where my heart is at. So so this is what I say. I said to all of my kids who came up to me and said what they were going elsewhere or doing what they were gonna do. I said, listen, my job is, I think I did my job. Yeah. You know what I mean? It sucks that you're not gonna be playing with me. You know, like I'm not gonna sit here and say it doesn't. You know what I mean? But it does. Right. It sucks that you're not going to be on a circuit with me and that you're playing with somebody else, whatever, because I want you, because I know that the grass is not green on the other side. I really know that. It doesn't matter. You take you wherever you go. Yeah. But like, for the other coaches that are out there and they're sacrificing their time and their energy for their parents and their kids and their, their loved ones, should they keep going? Should they keep, should they even get a fourth grade or fifth grade team? And help them until they get to the 9th grade, and now they got them where they are, and now you got CP3 or Team Loaded or all these other organizations coming. So like, what was the purpose? What was the purpose of you doing that? If you're going to leave anyway,
your purpose was to help them, and you did you fulfilled your purpose. You, like you said, you want them to continue.
So you don't see it as a waste of time?
No, I used to. I'm being honest with you. I done lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about these was the ones that was when I wasn't even doing this for real. So, and I'm like, and I'm listening at the book they're listening to, because they come right back, Mike. They come right back. Mm. Trust me, they come right
at
back.
17, where you coming back to?
But when it don't, even when it don't work, because that's the other part that they don't understand. See, you would have been grooming them for actual reality. That goes into what we said in the last episode. A lot of these kids and parents are delusional. But the reality is you have a network of people where you can introduce them to, hey, we're going to go this route. Because they selling dreams and cars and insurance at a lot of these organizations and entities. Everybody is not that good.
We talk about it. Are you trying to get better, or what are you chasing, like development or exposure? It's not, you're not trying to get better. You're not trying to get better, and we know that. You only doing it because you see him doing it. So what I say is, no. I say no. No, you like, and actually I never really told a kid that he can't come work out with me. You get what I'm saying? Then you got outside organizations who are also feeding negativity, right? He's only worried about his son. You goddamn right I'm worried about my son. Like, he's my son. Not only worried about him, but I'm damn sure gonna make sure he get where he need to go.
That's always a culprit in a scenario with a father and son. But like I told you before,
but
you're one of the rare people that you didn't really do that because of, I was just doing this because of my son. You actually be taking the other kid, like,
I do.
You're harder on him. You're probably one of the hardest dads I know on their son. I've seen in real life.
Yeah.
You giving him hell. And the rest of them get past it sometimes. Like
what's wrong with that?
Nothing. That's actually how you're supposed to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
what's wrong with that?
You didn't grow. Where did you go play at? that a coach would allow you to do certain things, and you're like, if you was the coach's son, where is that going to be allowed at? So all you're doing, again, the experiences and shit like that, but people don't understand that part of it. They just tell me, oh, that's his son. Yes, you're supposed to make sure your son's straight, but why is your son the only person working?
Exactly.
Just because he's my son, he gets first priority to the workouts, but why nobody else ain't showing up then?
Exactly. And I only train one way. One way.
When I know this for sure, and y'all can say what y'all want to say about him, I've opened my doors up a bunch of times.
Yeah.
3 people from his team have showed up.
Yeah, nobody showed up.
Out of 3 years.
But you know why? It's because what's the dude name from Houston? What's the coach name from Houston? What's the
that's what I just heard talking to.
What's his name? Jesus. I just had it in my head. He's one of my favorite coaches.
So what's his name? Head coach of Houston.
What's his anyway?
T, look up the head coach of Houston.
The head coach from Houston said, you got these kids and again, training, having a trainer.
Huh? Oh no, not the Rockets. University of Houston.
University of Houston.
He said the cone. Yeah, I watched the same thing. Talking about they doing the cone drills.
Cone drills, right? Yeah. So like,
yep, Kevin Sampson.
Sampson, Coach Sampson.
Shout out Coach Sampson.
Coach Sampson. And he made so much sense, right? He said, like we hiring all of these trainers, and these kids are doing cone drills. They need bodies, live bodies. To add on to that, Stephon Marbury also said the same thing. He said, trainer, what you need a trainer for? You need that little orange pill, a basketball court, and get your ass up and go handle your business.
Exactly.
So this is to connecting everything. I offered it to everybody. I even offered free. I said, yo, just come, because we wasn't gonna do cones. We wasn't gonna do none of that. We was gonna do the old school style, 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 5. You know what I'm saying? Lock up. But these kids think that a trainer is gonna be the difference between them making Division I, Division II.
I'm saying this, and I don't even call myself trainer. I call myself mine is development, and it's not. All it is going to put you in a better position to understand the game versus somebody who doesn't.
What is it that you want to do? Stop bullshitting around. That's what you need to ask them.
Yeah.
What is it that you want to do? Stop lying to your moms, who's paying all this money. We talked about that in the first episode. What is it that you want to do? That's the key, right? So like my players will come and work out with me, Chuck. And when they work out with me, the parents don't see the laziness.
Right.
They don't see the pouting.
Correct.
They don't see the not going hard. They don't see none of that. And then when we get to the game and they're like,
why are you taking them out? What? Because I just told us 2, 3, 4, 5 times in practice this week not to do this, and he get in the game and do this.
And he's doing the same thing. Right?
Same thing.
All right, but to say that, parent, can you come to the workout?
Yeah.
Come to the workout.
I got to go take
No. When they do come,
he going hard now.
Now you going hard. Cause mom and dad is watching. Now you wasn't doing that when mommy and daddy wasn't here. You playing games.
That's a fact too.
But Chuck, I only train one way. Right? I train one way. We train hard, or we not training at all.
Mike, there's no other way to train. There's a lot of guys. Again, okay. Quincy Miller. Shout out Q. First thing I tell him, you're way too comfortable. As a pro, I get it, you're a vet. You know what I'm saying? You train with me, we gonna go at our own pace, but we gonna go, it's gonna be, bro, we going like this too. You might go, okay, go at your, but bro, you can't, you're a young kid, you don't have possessed that switch yet.
No.
You have to be training so hard. You should be going, that's why it's only hours developing so hard, training, whatever, working out. So hard to the point where you're exhausted.
Yeah.
So when you get in the game, it's second nature. Telling Q the same thing. That's why I brought him up. First time with me, I make him get his own rebound. He was like, man, what I say? I'll rebound for y'all in the game. That's how you learn how to come off the backboard. That's how I learned how to chase I know how the ball come off the rim. But if I don't keep rebounding the ball for you, what's the point? Yeah, I get the rebound for you here, there, and there. But no, you're so comfortable because you used to people catering to you.
Right.
And majority of these kids, that's why I use him for a reference, because he's a pro. 13, 14 years. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't be running this shit out of me. Yes.
Yeah.
Some of these kids that ain't been nowhere.
Yeah, because they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But then when they get somebody like you or somebody like me that's trying to tell them, you have these people running interference.
Yeah.
And then they go over there with them. Some programs are good.
Yeah.
Some programs are not.
Yeah.
Now you're running interference, and now you're setting them dreams, cars, and insurance, thinking that you're setting it. That's the disservice. But that's why I tell you, this all goes back to the beginning. Continue to do what you do, because you're in the bunch that's doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You're going to get your heart broke a lot of times, bro.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
So don't ever
That's fine.
like, what am I doing this for? You're doing it because
Yeah, yo,
I hate to say I hate to
yo-
even say this because I heard this a long time ago and I laughed at him when he said it. They say this chooses you. You don't
You don't choose
You
it.
know what I'm saying? So
It's just
apparently-
draining, bro.
Oh, it definitely is, because you're like, bro, I got to repeat myself again.
It's just draining, Chuck. I see it like this, man. I think we answered the question.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we definitely did.
Exposure.
Yeah.
They're chasing exposure, but you're going to get exposed chasing exposure. All right. Now I'm going to talk about one of my kids. I'm not saying no names because I don't want to do that to any kids up here. That's not tap dancing.
No, I can respect that.
That's not tap dancing.
You can give a real life account of a
Right.
scenario that happened.
I got one of my boys who needs a lot of development. Right? We know that. So if you're a good coach, you're gonna tell your kids the truth. Don't lie to them. Don't sell them insurance. What'd you
Cars
say?
and
Cars
dreams.
and dreams. Don't sell them that, because you're gonna do them a disservice.
Right.
Because when they get to their senior year, and hopefully they got an offer, but if they don't have any offers, the car, the insurance and dreams and all that you sold them, tell me what happened, right? So now here's where the mixtape comes into place, right? And this is all connected. You got the mixtape, you got sold the dreams, the cars, insurance, and all that. Now you get the interview, and you go to this interview. You know what I'm about to say. You go to this interview. And it's nothing what's on your resume.
Fool's gold.
Fool's gold. You can't go left, or you can't go right. You can't guard. You don't talk. You don't box out. Your body language is messed up. You're not coachable. You can't shoot. You can't. What? You must have had. I mean, what?
Transfer portal.
No, they're not even in yet.
I know, but that's why the transfer portal full.
That's what they go to now.
That's why the transfer portal full.
But here's where episode 1 kicks into play, right?
Delusional.
Y'all delusional. Why do you think, as a coach, I'm gonna look at your mixtape and go, oh yeah. Hey, let's go sign him. Let's go sign. I need to see the whole film. I see your highs now. Let me see your lows. Let me see how you act when y'all was down 30.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how you act when your teammate missed you off a pass and he looked you off. Let's see how you act when your coach yelled at you and screamed at you. Let me see that. Let me see them grades. Matter of fact, let me go visit your school and talk to your science teacher to see who you really are.
What type of kid you is.
What type of kid you are.
Check your soda meat.
Right? It's not going to show up on that mixtape. The mixtape going to show you hit the crossover, and then 2 games later you hit the 3, the step back, but you was 2 for 12. You understand what I'm saying? But now you get to the interview, but official visits or unofficial visits when they let you play. Which one is it?
That's different now.
Which one is it? I think both.
Most. I mean, if they playing, you come up there.
So you can come up there and hoop.
Mm-hmm, I think so.
So
if I'm
you
not
can't-
mistaken.
So what you gonna do about your mixtape?
The mixtape-
Now you gotta play.
Yeah.
You gotta play against that guard that's been there for 2 years. Now what you gonna do?
That's what Kevin Simpson said too.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Ain't no little Johnnies over here.
No, sir. That ranking, that
What we said? What I said? Do them stars matter? They
them
don't.
stars don't matter. They don't matter. So, but here's what these teams are telling them. They're telling them my players. That's why I don't have the players I have now. Right? It's because of that. The stars, the rankings, the mixtapes, the selling the insurance, the cars and the dreams. And I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna hurt, Chuck. It's gonna hurt real bad. It's gonna hurt. They're gonna get to these places. They're gonna play in front of these coaches, and they're gonna say, matter of fact, they don't even let you know that they're not gonna call. You just not gonna hear the ring. You're not gonna get an email. You're not gonna get a text message. You're not gonna get any of that. Or you probably gonna try to call them. And then they probably tell you something. Maybe they say, hey, I'm sorry, but we went with a more qualified applicant. You know how they say the job. And then you're going to sit there and say, what happened? Well, I told you what happened. I told you that you needed to be more focused on development than exposure. You chased exposure and you got exposed.
Right.
But these organizations don't give two shits about that.
No, they don't.
Once you get where you need to go, and they're done with you, they got your money, you don't help them win some games and some championships. Now what? Where they end up at? So this is what I'm talking about, Chuck. This is gonna be the kicker for a lot of kids.
Well, it's been the kicker for a lot of them. I'll tell you, this area, it's been known as the hoop state the longest.
Yeah. I'm about to call it the poop state in a minute.
I told you. I said this. I don't even know why that's being.
I'm about to call it the poop state.
I don't know why that's being repeated.
The shitty state, the poop state.
Because I've seen the most overly hyped kids, overly hyped players that fizzle out and don't end up going anywhere, or they just can't figure it out. And for this to be the hoop state, that means the turnover rate should be extremely high. It's actually not.
Kids just want to, man.
They just want. I tell you, they want to look like basketball players. They want the look, and now you insert this you insert this NIL, and
Lordy Jesus.
So I'm not against it because I wish I could. My name.
No,
like that. I'm
it
not
has its
against
pros and cons.
But
it has its pros and cons.
The definite con is you're now taking away the actual banana or cherry or
discipline.
The thing you were chasing to get to. Like, I'm trying to get to that light. I got to get to that light. I don't have no way to get there. How am I get there?
So it's all about the money.
That's it. So now you bring the light to me. You put it on the table. Hell, I ain't got to work to get to the light now. It's already here.
Did you see the IG post by Isaac Ellis?
Is that a boy with OTE or something like that?
OTE?
Yeah.
When he was talking about, I'm not going to the league.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Right?
Yeah.
So basically what he said was, I'm not going to the league. He knows that. He said it's unrealistic. Like, that's unrealistic expectations. Like he said, I know I'm not the most talented. I can hoop, but I got NIL deals. He said, I got NIL deals. And he was basically talking about why he's reclassing to the class of 2027. He said, he was giving a business explanation. Right. Like, this is the reason why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because I can't play against my age group. I'm doing it because it gives me another year to make money. Right? Yeah, why are you shaking your head? He said it gives me another year.
I get it. I understand. And that's trash.
I know. But
go to college and get your NIL. You don't got to go D1.
But think about it though, Chuck. Think about it though. Look at it from this perspective.
I do. I understand.
He gets another year to make more money, right? And then he comes in as a bigger, faster, stronger guard.
Is he going to be bigger, faster, stronger? Because they like 17 now?
It's up to him.
He can be like 19.
Yeah, that's what's happening. But that's what's happening. So you can either adapt to what's happening or get lost in it.
But I don't believe that, again, your biggest jump, body-wise, physical, physique, attribute-wise, is when you go from high school to college.
Right.
That summer that you go to college.
Maturity too also comes.
All that. When that summer when you get to college, when you come back for break, you'll talk about what you been doing.
I know. Yeah,
you're not going to get that. That's what I'm saying.
My wife looked at me when I first came back.
People don't understand that. And again, if you ain't never been through that experience, you're never going to know that. So shout out to OT. You know what I'm saying? Damon Wilkins, all them J.O. over there.
So you saying that is a bad thing, what he's doing?
It's trash.
I don't think so. I think it's a
smart
move.
I get it from a business.
From a business.
But bro, they give NILs in college too.
I know,
so go to college. You don't got to go.
But how much longer do you get to make money? That's what I'm saying.
At this point, hell, he could just keep failing because that's failing. He gonna be a 13th grader. That's failing, Mike. See, I won't call what it is. What is reclassing? You're failing. You're repeating the 12th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say that. That boy gonna be 19 years old.
Yeah, a freshman. Yeah, that's right. That's what we fighting against.
A 19-year-old.
That's what we fighting against.
Come on, bro.
Stop
it, bro.
That's what we fighting against. So is that?
That motherfucker gonna be buying beer and wine. Come on, man. Come on, man.
They doing that already.
Come on, man. Come on. We gotta cut. This what I mean by it's trash.
But that's what it is.
And you want me to? I seen Donovan Mitchell talking to the boy. Oh, he talk big shit all the time. He talk about you this all the time. And I seen him. I
know you feel like you're not impressed.
Yeah, bro. I'm not. What are you doing?
But they still giving him what's he making? 1 point something, 2 point something million?
Man, I just wish, man, if I had one wish, a DeLorean. DeLorean. Oh, go get me and bring me here. And a lot of these. What's the other white boy that used to be around here? He was kind of like him too. He was playing the John Wall thing last year. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They was all on him, shooting a bunch of little white kids.
Sound familiar.
Oh my God.
It sound familiar.
Listen, man, I know white chocolate. Do you know white chocolate?
I know white chocolate.
Come on, man. I know some white guys that can go. Ain't none of these kids I seen.
Nowhere near that.
No.
But he's not bad.
I didn't say it was bad.
Yeah.
It's just not that good.
To be getting what he's getting.
No.
Well, they giving it to him.
No. You know who I fought? These kids right here. Because instead of they over there, oh my God, you see this mixtape?
But he's doing something.
It should be, oh my God, I seen this mixtape. He trash. I might as where is he at? I need to see him.
They not bred like that.
I know, and that's what I mean.
So you saying so him a kid, not just him in general, a kid reclassing to the class of 2027, giving him an extra year to get better and make more money is a bad thing?
Yeah, because what are you getting better with? You getting better against high school kids.
But you got to take care of yourself at the end of the day, Chuck.
You playing against high school children.
We're talking about financial, though.
I got you. If you can't make it in that year, you go to college and make it the next year. Because guess what? If you're making them...
Okay, so you lose a year. You
losing a year?
No, think about it. You go to college and your clock starts...
Right, but you say you ain't going to the league, so stay all 4 years in college and make money.
Right, but why not take another year and make more money, and then go to college and do that for you? That's 5 years. That's 5 more years of making money.
You're playing against high school children.
Forget about that.
You're not gonna make it in college then, because it's gonna be the college kid that left, and so you're not gonna.
So forget about the money. Just go play ball.
I get it from the business standpoint,
That's what I'm saying,
unfortunately, here go the other truth. He white.
Oh man.
Yes.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
We're not doing that.
Nothing, Joe. It's nothing against. I'm pretty sure he go to OTE Academy.
Yeah, he's in there. He's gonna reclass.
I'm pretty sure
they're gonna give him some more money for a whole year.
He ain't hurting for a couple $.
So he got this year. If he doesn't go back this year, he goes to college and he loses a year of making money.
Now how? You make more money because you get more. Wherever you go, your window is going to expand.
A year.
I don't care. You ain't going to the league anyway.
So why not? So what you gonna do with that money?
From a business perspective, if he making what? What is he making right now?
I don't know. I know he making some cash.
If he making $1.4 million, he's only making $700,000. Okay. So let's start there. Then that agent that's raping him, because all them getting
we're not
raped.
talking about his finances.
We're
talking about making money.
Let's talk about making the money part. They're taking most of these NIL agents are now taking way more than they're supposed to be taking. I found that out too. So incorporate that 10 to 20%.
What if you don't have an agent?
I'm sure he got one. Somebody is brokering this stuff right here and marketing this kid and selling him to these people. Okay.
What is this?
So this is my other point. If you got that person, make him do his job. I'm going to college now. Instead of 1.4, I can make an actual meal ticket.
That's right. Okay.
But you're not gonna make $1 million in high school.
Okay. Why not?
At OTE?
Why not?
Didn't them twins come out of there?
You saying that nobody in high school is making a meal ticket?
Who making a million?
It's a few of them.
Where they at?
It's a few of
them.
Who? If
you're making a meal, that means you got to be making over the 2 or 3 million. Who making that in high school?
You got the iPad. You got to Google it.
I do, but it's on live. Wifey over there?
There's a few people making a meal ticket.
Who? In high school?
In high school.
Not at gunpoint. Carmelo's son wasn't making no meal ticket.
Close to it.
Not at gunpoint. Gilbert Arenas' son wasn't making a meal ticket. The Boozer twins were. Cooper Flagg wasn't making $1 million in high school.
Oh, nah, I think he was, though.
In high school?
In high school.
No way.
He probably was the only one.
No way.
Somebody making a
No
meal
way.
ticket, bro.
Nobody's getting $1 million in high school. You know who was?
Who?
And you see where he ended up at, right?
Ooh.
The fool that I ain't gonna call him no fool.
Nah, don't tap dance.
Okay, well the fool that Mikey Williams.
Oh, nah, I like Mikey. Mikey was making some bread.
That's what I said. And where is he now?
He's in college.
At what school?
What's the school he just
I know where he at.
to?
He just transferred out there with Mike Bibby.
Yeah.
It's his fourth school.
Yeah. No?
Yes.
College?
Yes.
This is his second school.
This is his third or fourth school.
No, second.
He went to Memphis first.
He never got to Memphis.
That's one.
He never got there.
I can't help because you were stupid.
But he never got to Memphis, so he never was actually there on campus.
I don't care. He signed to Memphis first, didn't go there because you was being stupid. That's one.
But he never. Come on, Chuck.
No, I'm not. You
talking about the case he had?
Yes. That's you.
But he never actually went to Memphis.
Whose fault is that?
Well, he did some teenage
okay, so
stuff.
then guess what? That's one.
That's not one.
That is one.
You can't count that.
I can.
Did he ever practice with them? Did he ever?
Memphis smart and say, nah, you ain't bringing that shit over here.
All right, let's take Memphis out.
I'm not.
You got to take Memphis out.
I don't.
Okay, so
he
Memphis
was signed to them.
Okay, then who else?
He went to University of Florida.
Yep.
Right.
No,
yes, he did. He went to USF.
Yeah, he played.
He could not play.
He played.
He couldn't get
played
on
a little bit. And now where is he?
He was making $1 million and some dollars out, flying on the Puma plane, driving Lambos, Hellcats, Ferraris, 70,000, 80,000 around his neck. You can't get off the bit. No, I'm not tap dancing, Mike.
Yeah, but the kid that we talking about is he at least he was being realistic. Like
I got you.
So what's wrong with reclassing it?
Because that's failing. You're playing against children.
That's not failing.
You're playing against, like Coach Sampson said, ain't no little JJs over here, son.
I don't see that as failing. I see that as another year and Mike, another opportunity to make money and grow.
You're the 80s like me.
I don't agree. Listen.
I'm with it when you got a plan, when you have these young, some of these kids are young in mind. Like, I got a kid, he's actually very young. He's about to be 15, he's in the 10th grade.
But Chuck, you talk about taking care of yourself.
I got you. But if you could do it now, you can take that and go to a bigger platform and make it bigger. OTE ain't nothing but some they play in-house.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
They don't go outside the OTEs and
no, they have their own system.
Okay, they got their own system over there. All right. So let's start there. So again, you're staying in there to do what?
Make money.
Well, hell, what you gonna do?
Make money. But they talked about Kyler Perry talked about that. They talked about that. Like they want to change that rule because number one, you shouldn't be 32 years old and still in college.
Oh,
you should. I agree with that.
And he gonna be like 24, 20, bruh.
I agree with that because that's hurting these high school kids not being able to get into college right away because you got 24-year-old freshmen.
Because you ain't, all you worrying about is making your bread. Well, go get a job in marketing or do something else. Basketball should not, bro, we're getting so far away from the actual basketball.
I know.
The business of basketball is going to come with how good
nasty.
you are.
It's nasty business. It's nasty business.
But
man.
now it's become business ball.
I'm just not 100% against what he's doing though.
I didn't say I was against it, but I don't like it, and I definitely don't want to see it. Because that's trash to me.
Nah.
You're going to be 19 playing against a 16, 17-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be different if you were a 16, 17-year-old playing against a 19-year-old. So, okay.
But what happens?
Now, when this 16, 17-year-old through and drag his...
That's what I'm saying.
Why are you there?
That's what I'm saying. So it's pros and cons with that.
But like, why I gotta wait for that?
If I'm 16 and 17 and I taught you,
now I gotta watch. Now you're gonna be in high school a whole year.
That helps me out.
I know, but now you're in high school a whole year.
Yeah.
Why you just can't go to college and get torched?
Yeah, but none of them ain't really going to school.
Man,
you know that already.
Come
on, Chuck.
We know
they not really going to school.
So again, what is your purpose of doing
money?
You're gonna get it anyway.
But why I can't get an extra year if I know I'm not going to the league? Why would you take a year away from me?
I'm not. You're going to get 4 more years because you're not going to the league.
So forget about the 5th one?
Yes, because that's failing. That's failing.
Hey, are you taking that 5th year extra $700,000 or you just going to worry about your pride and just go do the 4 years?
How's that pride though?
Because you could get
if you're only making 1.5 and I can go to college and make 2.3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an extra $1 million.
I can make 1.5 for an extra year. And then make
700,000.
2.5. And then make 2.3.
700,000 minus another 100,000. So you're actually only bringing home 600. When I can go to college and make 2.5.
I'm good with 600.
So I found some. So
Talk to me.
Dibansta had the biggest reported. I don't have a mic on,
Oh, that's the one that go to BYU, right?
BYU.
Yep. He signed $10 million.
He's got a Nike, Red Bull.
Yeah, but
he got
that's
$7 million in NIL wages with a base pay of $5 million in high school.
$5 million.
But guess what? He ain't reclassed
How you know that?
because he went to BYU early.
But that's fine. Like $7 million, he getting five.
$7 million. He got three. What?
What's his name?
He got AJ Bonster, the wing that go to BYU. The boy that go to
AJ.
The only that he ain't going to class. He
But what was he getting? He did reclass.
He reclassed up.
He reclassed, but he reclassed. I guarantee you, he reclassed. You want to make a bet? He reclassed in the 8th grade.
But then he went up. He left school early.
Right. But he did reclass though.
That's in the 8th grade though.
7.5 before he chose college.
That's in the 8th grade though, man. Not high school.
I'm just saying though, he
Not high
reclassed.
school.
Now, if he had to stay that extra year, he would have, but he didn't need to.
But Mike, not high school.
He didn't need to because
If
he was
you
that good.
reclassed in
AJ was that good.
That's what I'm saying. If you're that good in the
Yeah, but Ellis is not AJ.
I know. So get on.
No.
About your business.
No.
That's my point.
Why would I get on if I could make more money?
Because you ain't good anyway.
No.
I don't want to watch that.
No, he's good. He can hoop, bro.
Man.
He can hoop, Chuck. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. I understand what you're saying because it takes away an opportunity for a kid who really needs to get in.
Exactly.
But
you're wasting space.
Get in the gym.
Okay,
Somebody
probably in the gym, but because he wants to fail his grade or reclass, everybody want to make
failing.
it.
Come on,
That's
you putting
failing.
it like that.
How are you coming back to the 12th grade again?
But it's a business move.
I know. Stop, leave that out. Y'all trying to dress it up. You're failing.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No.
What class are you taking when you come back?
The same
Electives?
classes. No, the same
core
classes.
electives?
You got to take the same classes.
That's right. Why are you taking remedial
So I
classes?
can make it 700,000.
Why are you taking remedial classes? Listen, remedial classes.
That's why I like Mayweather, bro. Like, because he was in it for the money. Like he was a cash cow.
But that's
like he wasn't
different.
worried about none of that other stuff.
That's
Like
he was grown. He was a boxer.
it don't matter though. But
He
he
couldn't
was doing
reclass
things
in
for
the when he
and
was
same
coming
thing with
through.
Jake Paul. Like he's taking the business route for a reason.
I understand, but we gonna find out in this next match. You know, was what?
And he already paid Joshua to take the fall,
Probably.
man. He gonna snuff him out.
Probably.
Come on, we ain't even gonna get it to all
No,
that,
we ain't, because that's your lane. I'm against on that.
No, boxing. It's
That's your lane.
I'm just talking about the WWF behind it.
I see, but
It's
see,
all
that's,
WWF.
But we can't put WWF in basketball.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, and that's why it's
Yes,
trash.
you can.
And that's why it's trash.
Yes, you can.
And that's trash.
You can WWF it.
And that's why it's trash.
Oh, I was gonna say something.
Say something.
Nah,
It's
I ain't gonna
trash.
do it.
I can't stand
We
it.
got dudes going to court right now for WWF. It could be WWF or like
that's with the mob in the game.
yeah.
But man, I understand the business part of it.
A lot of kids are doing it. It's a smart move. It gives you extra time, and who knows? He may go to the league.
No. So you can always.
You give him an extra year.
How tall is he right now?
You know I'm against that height shit, man.
Why? It's a real thing.
I'm against that height shit.
Even with my nephew, it's a
I'm
real
against
thing.
that height shit, bro.
You got to have a superpower. What's the superpower? What's Ellis?
Powers?
What's Ellis' superpowers?
Ellis?
Because he got to be under 6 foot. So let's go ahead and exclude him.
Isaac Ellis.
How
He
tall?
can hoop, man. He can shoot.
Let me ask you none of that.
His superpower.
He's got to be under 6 foot because you said you're against.
No, he's not
him.
under 6 foot.
How tall is he?
He's over 6. He's like 6'2", if I'm not mistaken.
So he's gonna have to guard.
How tall is Isaac Ellis? Ooh, Van Fleet. Ooh,
At the bottom of the list. Cook.
Yeah. Isaac Ellis, OTE. How tall is he? But I don't want to make the show about him, man.
We're not. We just asking the question.
He's realistic about his situation.
I can appreciate that.
So why not collect and then
didn't
go
say you
about your
couldn't.
life?
Collect
You saying
in
that
college.
Yeah, but you're saying like he's making a move because of his game.
No, I don't know why you're making that move. I'm gonna get, bro. You too old. Why are you playing against kids?
It's pros and cons. I said it's pros and cons.
That's a con. Get out. Bye.
So what's the money?
You can make money in college. If you can get an NIL in high school, you can make it an NIL in college. How tall is it?
6'1".
Dwarf. Baby seat.
So what?
Posted on the elbow. They're going to do this every play. Every play.
So who's 6'1" and relevant right now in the league?
Everybody. Every point guard in the league is 6'3" or better.
I got to bring my laptop next time, man. I'm going to bring my laptop next time.
Well, yeah, that's how they have one. You know what I'm saying?
Because
every point guard, because there's not a point guard in the league right now.
Well, you gotta have
6'3"?
Yeah, he is. And we're not going to talk about him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They going to call elbow for Steph?
He's definitely.
Oh, bro. Maxey. Huh?
Okay. Well, how tall is Trae Young?
Trae Young might be one of the shorter versions, but his superpower is what? He the bootleg version of Steph Curry.
He can shoot.
What's Ellis' superpower?
He's athletic. He can shoot.
He's athletic?
He's tough.
What you call athletic? Because when you're that short, you got to be a superior athlete.
He can dunk.
He can go through the lane and go over top. Nate Robinson. He can Nate Robinson, Derrick Rose people.
Yeah. He can jump. He's athletic.
I've never seen it. I've never seen him go over nobody.
The boy can hoop.
I've seen him.
I ain't gonna say Nate Rob.
Well, that's where you got to be at. To be 6'1".
He can definitely catch you. Like he's not like me. No, he's not like me.
Well, if he like you, he can't do it then, Mike. What are you talking about?
He's somewhat like me.
That's subpar athletic.
He's somewhat like me. All right, let me ask you this: what you think your NIL deal would have been? We got a couple of minutes. What you think your NIL deal would have been if you would have been in high school or college?
What I would have hoped it would have been?
What you
realistically
think?
though?
What you think?
I could probably got about 100,000. In high school or college?
High school.
High school, I probably wouldn't have got one.
100?
College?
You wouldn't have got one?
No, not in high school.
Why not?
Because where I'm at, my location, bad.
Okay.
North Myrtle Beach.
So
I don't know. I might could have though, because I'd have probably found a way to, you know what I mean, market myself to car dealerships and stuff like that. I'd like
Campbell Soup. My man is who got it? DJ Wagner.
Oh yeah,
I know he was with Campbell. I don't know if he updated or did something different, but there's so many different avenues you could take with that. But
and see, that's why I say I thought about it because I'm on the beach, so it is a different. It's different. So my mind, my mindset was in high school, trying to go straight to the league from high school.
Yeah,
I probably could have got 100.
Well, I think we answered the question, man. There was so much more I wanted to talk about, man, and I think I'm gonna probably have to do this a little different as far as like more hours, but I got to put myself in position. You got to put you already in position. You could do a lot. I'm not where I need to be as far as to talk about what I want to talk about, and I will be. So stay tuned to that because it's gonna get dark. And like I said, I know how to fight, so it is what it is.
You don't gotta fight nobody.
Nah, well, you know, I'm in the South, man. Is this the dirty? This considered the dirty?
Somewhat.
Or is it more towards Atlanta?
No,
because we got some butthurt people, man.
This is more north. There's a lot of
this show is not to offend anybody, but just to keep it real. And we are going to have some tough conversations. You know, it's good to when you're going through some things to make sure you get it out in the right way because you know things can happen in a negative way if you don't. So we're gonna talk about some stuff, and it's you can call it gossip, you can call it what you want. But you know, for this new generation that's out here, the grass is never gonna be greener on the other side. You know, go where you comfortable, but you take you wherever you go, and just make sure that you focus on your development, and like Chuck said, so that you can continue to win, right? And development comes in all shapes and forms as far as mental development, right? Physical development, your character, all of that stuff is part of your development. You guys already heard that the game is 90% mental. So your development is part of your mental. It's not just making a jump shot, learn how to play D, left-hand layup. It's all of the above. All right, so wherever you go, just make sure you focus on that. And Chuck, take us out, man. Take us out.
Just piggybacking on what Mike said, man, because there's a lot of that going on.
And make sure you take that extra reclass year and make sure you make that bread.
Man. All right? Don't fail your classes, man. Go get on about your business.
It ain't failing, all right? Don't listen
But
to
nah,
Chuck,
man, keep working. The work will work itself out. Y'all also can be realistic about situations. Like we mess around. We gonna go back and forth. But a lot of these uncomfortable conversations are conversations that have to be had more often. No pun intended, but tough talk.
Because we're gonna bring some tap dance shoes up here too, and every time we start tap dancing, we're gonna put them on the table, and
they're gonna be on your size.
They're gonna be on my side.
They're gonna be on your size. That's true. I don't give a shit what nobody say.
I just care too much, man. I just care too much.
I care enough too. And I care enough and I'm going to say it.
But it is tough talk, it's like tough Chuck talk, said, man. And
tough talk. It got to be had, and that's like you said. I'm gonna take us out.
Yeah,
that's the main issue though, because people don't want to have tough talk. They want to have comfortable talk.
I wonder why our guest didn't show up.
I don't know, but Rod.
I wonder why our guest didn't show up.
Rod
one of my players ended up going to a certain organization, and all of a sudden we got an empty chair here. Like that's kind of weird. Right? What's happening with that? Let's not tap dance around that.
Come on, man. Where y'all at? We was expecting to see y'all. Ain't no love lost. Come to the next one, man.
And it's all love. All love. Like I said what I said about not wanting to start it up again with the 7th grade, and I'm not talking about no particular play. I'm talking about everyone in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just sad. Coach Mike is sitting here, and when you put in a lot of work, when you pour into your kids, and then all of a sudden you got people coming out of the Whitworth now. They want to do this with your kid and do that with your kid, and they want to do it. That stuff is I'm not gonna sit here and be fake and say it didn't bother me. It bothered me, but I'm not to a point where I'm like ready to snap or I got beef with my players or their family. No, it's nothing like that. It's just more about making sense of what's happening here. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you already put yourself in a position to be in a good position, and then you take yourself out because you got this negative stuff around you, like, that's the nasty work we talking about, right? We talking about, the parents and these other organizations, and like Chuck said, they selling you insurance, dreams, and cars. That stuff is nasty work, man. And to those organizations, make sure when you do get these kids that you do them right. Don't do them a disservice, because that's the nasty part behind what we dealing with. You know what I mean? It ain't about the money. And yes, it does cost money to run these organizations, but it's not that, man. You're pulling the kid away from his comfort zone, and it's a right to be uncomfortable, right? To make him work or whatever the case may be. But they're in a position to where they're getting all the exposure. They're getting better. To me, they're getting better. And then you come because you got a name that you want to keep going, and you take these kids, man, and then now it's an issue. We see this story all the time where kids leave organizations and go elsewhere, and now they're like, what did I do? Why did I do that? And they're just kicking themselves. I've had plenty of kids try out for me and go try out for an organization and then didn't make it and was afraid to call me. Well, I had to call them back up and say, yo, I still got that spot open for you. And they end up coming and doing well, but I still get spit on. You know what I mean? So I'm still here. I'm still moving. I'm still living. Chuck is here. We everything is still working, but just make sure you know what you're doing, and make sure that you 10 toes down and take care of yourself and take care of those kids, man. It's Tough Talk TV. We out of here.
We out of here, man.
Thanks for listening to Tough Talk. Real stories, real growth. Hit that follow button and connect with us everywhere on social at Tough Talk with Us, or follow Team Tough Basketball for more real conversations that build real growth. Iron sharpens iron.